gentlemen, if we can all take our seats, we'll go ahead and get started. Good morning, my name is Jose Sanchez. I am with UISD's Public Relations Department. We are here today to present UISD's donation check to Ronald McDonald Charities. With us today are McDonald's of Laredo President, Mr. Mike Marasco. Where are you, Mr. Marasco? There he is. There's Mr. Marasco. And UISD's Ronald McDonald House Charities Coordinator, Ms. Elsa Trejo. She's right here with us. Very good. So, as a lot of you know, during the months of November and December, 27 UISD schools held fundraising drives to benefit Ronald McDonald Charities, which supports families with sick children in their time of greatest need. Locally, the organization has a room at Laredo Medical Center that families can use if their children are facing extended hospital stays due to serious illness. The greatest benefit that they have provided to families in Laredo is the Ronald McDonald House in San Antonio, where Laredo families can stay and have all of the amenities of home that they need as their children receive intensive, months-long medical treatment at area hospitals. It's very important. Many Laredo families have benefited from the services of Ronald McDonald Charities during the most difficult times of their lives, and we here at UISD are happy to give our help and support to this fantastic organization. During their fundraising drives, our schools raised a total of $22,364.11, and I think that's quite remarkable. Quite remarkable indeed. Right, so good job, everybody. At this time, I would like to introduce our board member, Mr. Frank Castillo is here. Please stand and be recognized, sir. No. Okay. Our administrators in charge, we have Ms. Rebecca Morales and Mr. Mike Garza are here. Yes. Any members of the superintendent's management team, please stand and be recognized. I don't think I see anybody. Okay. And of course, campus principals, please stand and be recognized. Please stand and be recognized. There we go. Right. Okay, I will now call first I will call Mr. Frank Castillo to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. I like that, thank you. I feel very much that what we do in collaboration with McDonald's Charities is what we're all about, helping others, helping those less fortunate, helping those families who might be going through a health issue, health crisis. I've been familiar with, obviously, this charity before because when my daughter was starting her education, we were always invited to contribute back to the community. And one of the things that I remember, I guess you can tell by my age, I remember one of the first McDonald's here in Laredo. And I'm very proud to say that we've always tried to do what we can. And I think as a group, UISD has been leading many things that we do in the community. We're at the forefront. A lot of people count on us. And I really appreciate the effort that our district and our schools, our students, our teachers, our staff are doing to help McDonald's Charities, because they do a great service in helping families when they are in need. Needs of lodging, housing, transportation. I can only imagine. And what I was understanding is, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, this is the 50th year of the charities. Is that possible? Yeah, 50 years old. Yeah, you can tell that by my age. So I think it's a beautiful thought that we're here today to present what we've done as a school district, from our students, from our teachers, from our staff, to contribute to help others who are in need. Once again, I really appreciate being invited to be here. This is Longhorn Country. I appreciate that very much, that I hope that we all are welcome here to be with us today, and whatever we can do to help you in the future, please feel free to contact us. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Castillo. Next, I will call on Mr. Mike Marasco to share some thoughts about the charity. Mr. Marasco.
Thank you very much. Sorry. We need to pick this whole thing up. I'll try to be loud, but thank you all for being here today. The district does a great job to partner with us, but and my favorite charity, RMHC, but a lot of other nonprofits and other fundraising events throughout the year. You guys put a lot of effort into giving back into our community, and we appreciate that. I just want to say thank you also to the coordinators, whether it's the principal or other staff at each of the schools. It takes a lot of work, and I know you get called upon for a lot of different things, and we appreciate the fact that you have partnered with us at RMHC. Again, I'm Mike Marasco. We own and operate the McDonald's restaurants here in our community. A lot of times I'll get credit for things that I'm not doing. I don't work for, or I'm not working at the charity, but a lot of folks give me feedback about the great things that the charity has done, and that's okay. You can associate us with them, because again, like I said, they're our favorite charity, and at our restaurants and any McDonald's in the United States, if you purchase a Happy Meal, money from that Happy Meal purchase goes directly to the Ronald McDonald House Charities at any time you do that. I did want to just highlight a couple of small things. They're not small, but UISD's partnered with us for over 10 years. Again, thanks to Ms. Elsa Trejo. Another round of applause for her. She's the driving force in getting us together, focusing on something to help RMHC, and she's been doing that for a long time, along with her daughter, who's here with her today. Since in 2017, just some quick numbers, but in 2017 we raised $1,600, and then the fall of 17 we switched gears to what we're doing today. We raised $10,000. In 2018, $22,000. 2019, $11,000. Took some couple years off, and in 2022 we raised $15,000, and now this year, record-breaking results for 28 schools. You guys did 22,364. It's just a massive amount of money. It also, not only is it a massive amount of money, but it also is helping the students who are here today. Thank you guys for being here today. We appreciate the fact that you guys are the ones bringing the money in and filling out the cards, and that money is going to help people who can't maybe who really need some help, that are going through a hard time. But it's good to also teach the students and the parents, but everybody, that we're very blessed in who we are, and we have our health, and we have a lot of things that we can be thankful for. So hopefully in participating, the students get to understand that we do have it good, and things are good for us, and when there's ability to help others, we should think about that. I do want to thank also Ms. Sabrina Teeter. She's our Director of Marketing for McDonald's. She works full-time with us, and for the schools that are here, we do have the big thing that we do is the Happy Meal donation back to each school. So the classroom that raised the most money in your school will be getting the Happy Meal party. So this year, we had been doing 10, 12, 15 schools, now at 28 schools. We just had one join this weekend. It's a little more difficult to manage, so we have vouchers to give each school. And Sabrina, please see Sabrina before we leave today to get your school's vouchers. You can then either use them all at one time and go coordinate it with the restaurant directly, or you can pass them out to the students in that classroom and then let them go on their own. So that would be up to you guys. So just in closing, just want to say thank you to Ms. Morales and Mr. Garza. You guys really helped push and allowed us to come present and to really challenge your teams to expand it. Again, the most we've had in the past, I believe, was 16 schools, and this year was 28. So you had some creative ideas on how to make that happen, and we appreciate that. And thanks to Also, Mr. Travis Pearson, we'll hear from him, but he's the CEO of RMHC in San Antonio. He gets the work done. So we're all here to help him do his job a little better with some funding, but he's the one who really goes to work every day and helps the children in need. So I appreciate everybody being here, and thank you again for allowing us to participate with your district. So nice job.
Thank you, Mr. Marasco. And now I will call upon Ms. Elsa Trejo, UISD's Ronald McDonald House Charities Coordinator, to say a few words, please.
Wow. What can I say that Mike has not said yet? Mike said it all. I just want to say that I want to thank the board members, because when I got this idea, I made sure that the board was on board to approve for me to move forward. I also like to thank all the principals, because it starts with them saying, yes, we're going to go ahead and do it in our campus. So thank you so much for that. And I would like to thank all the people that run the actual fundraiser at the schools, because I do it myself, and it is work. It is time consuming, and it's very nice of you to do it at your campus. And you push yourselves to try to reach a certain goal. So thank you so much. I would also like to thank my principal that had to put up with me while I was trying to manage all 28 schools and getting phone calls and emails and being prompt in responses. So thank you so much, Ms. Cepeda, for helping me out, especially this year. I would also like to thank Mike Garza and Ms. Morales. Thank you so much, Ms. Morales, for giving me your cell number. It came in very handy. What else would I want to say? Boys and girls, I would like for you to meet my daughter. This is Mia Meredith. And she started, like you all, she started helping me with the Ronald McDonald House Charities, and she started at a very young age. I think she was present at my first check presentation in elementary. And now she's a senior, and I hope that I instilled in her to continue as she goes for her profession. She goes and does that too. She gives back to the community. You want to say something, Mom? Okay.
As my mom said, I started when I was around y'all's age, probably even younger. At first, I felt obligated to help her, staying up those late nights, helping her collect tabs and putting the boxes together. It's a lot of work. I've seen it throughout the years, and as my last year with her, living with her, is ending, it's kind of dawned on me how of an amazing person she is, how amazing it is to what she does, not just being a teacher and helping her students in her classroom and her school, but helping others who are going through such hard times. It's very inspiring, and I could only hope to continue half of what she's done. I am so proud to call her my mother, and I'm so proud to say that I've helped with the Ronald McDonald House Charities. So I just wanted to say that, and I hope that you kids are inspired one day to follow in your parents' footsteps and how they help their community, and follow in my mom and I's footsteps and see how I am taking over her as she's getting older and I'm getting older too, It's very scary, 18's around a few months, and this is the time where it dawns on you to grow up and realize that helping others is what I would love to do in my life because of my mom. So thank you.
All right, and next I'm going to call upon our Assistant Superintendent of Administration and Policies and Co-Administrator in Charge, Ms. Rebecca Morales.
So I didn't know it was going to be a tearjerker this morning, but thank you so much, Ms. Trejo and Mia, for everything that you all do. It is not an easy task, I know, to coordinate, not just for your campus, for the entire district. And we thank you for your energy, your passion, your love to give back to Ronald McDonald, and for helping us do this today. So thank you so much for everything that you do. I do want to say, I don't think there's a lot of opportunities that we have as a school district. We always see McDonald's. First of all, we love McDonald's. Who doesn't love McDonald's, right? The McDonald's on Jackman I love is my favorite because it's right by my house. But we all love McDonald's, and we love to go to McDonald's. And we see McDonald's partnering with us all the time with our McTeachers Nights, and they give back. But it's not often that we get to partner with them to give back to all of the wonderful things that they're doing. And I had the privilege last year of taking the Superintendent Student Advisory to visit Travis and their Ronald McDonald House in San Antonio. And let me tell you, we were blown away. Miss Patty Martinez was there. We were in awe at what they do. We hear about it, but unless you've experienced it or you've had to rely on them for support, you really don't know and understand until you go and you see it yourself. And it's just amazing, and we commend you for all the wonderful things that Ronald McDonald House Charities and McDonald's does to help our community. Even our community here in Laredo has benefited greatly from the support that they offer our families who are going through difficult times. So thank you so much for allowing us to visit students. Ms. Arredondo, you all may want to go and take a look, because when we saw that, immediately, and I told Ms. Trejo, you know what, we visited last year when we had the check presentation, and I was 16 schools, right? We almost doubled that this year, because the moment that we saw that and everything that they're trying to do, you know what, we wanted to be a part of that. And so thank you to all the schools, all the new campuses that helped us and came on board this year. I'm pretty sure that we can have even more participate next year. But again, thank you all for allowing us to be a small part of what it is that you all do. It feels great to give back, right, students? We're very blessed, like Mr. Morasco said, and sometimes we don't stop to think about how blessed we are, and we need to see how we can create a better community and make a bigger impact and give back. So thank you, students, our Honor Society, for being here with us. Thank you to all the schools that played such a critical role. We know that we're always asking because we want to give more and we want to give back, but we thank you for participating and for giving back. And thank you again to McDonald's for just allowing us to be a small part of giving back to your organization. We're very, very thankful. We're grateful that you do this for our community. So thank you so much.
Next, Mr. Mike Garza, Associate Superintendent of Administration Support Services and Administrator in charge.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Keeping it short just because we're here for a very special event, right? But really what I want to share with you is the power of UISD. You know, we have 41,000 students, 80,000 parents potentially. That's 120,000 individuals. So the force multiplier of us committing to something has an impact in our community. Just look what happened last week when we had to shut down. It actually impacted families and all the individuals that are in our community. So whatever UISD does, it has an impact. And that's why we're the leaders in a lot of things, a lot of decisions that we make, a lot of the issues that come up, they look to us first to see what our impact is going to be. And so I'm so happy that we have a positive impact. Ms. Trejo, thank you so much for everything that you do. I think the lesson here for all the students is it just takes the power of one person to be able to do something special and take it and do it for so many years, right? And so each one of y'all, as you grow older, all of us have an obligation to our community, to our families, to represent something that's positive. So very happy to be a part of this, anything we can do, and I think that we're just gonna make it better. And of course, the best coffee in Laredo, I have to always say that it is the best coffee in Laredo. And so again, we're just very fortunate to be a part of this. And again, you know, this is a great lesson for us to be able to help each other. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Garza. And last but certainly not least, we have a very special guest here with us today, the CEO of Ronald McDonald House Charities, Mr. Travis Pearson, will share some words with us. Mr. Pearson.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I like that. I noticed when I first walked in, everybody said good morning to me, and I can tell you this, if you're in a bad mood, it puts a smile on your face, and I appreciate you all doing that. I want to say a special thank you to Mike. There he is over there getting his coffee at McDonald restaurants. Mike and his family have been a true supporter of McDonald House in so many ways, And it's obvious when I come see him in Laredo that he's a well-valued and respected member of this community and gives back in so many more ways. And Mike, we appreciate you so much. Administration, you guys set the tone. You say this is the culture we want, this is the place we want to be. And then principals and teachers, you make it happen. So thank you guys. The example you are to your kids, the effort, the extra attention, that extra mile you guys go, it pays off. And today's an example of how that pays off with all the work that you guys do. Students, I'm going to talk to you guys specifically here just in a second, but just to kind of cover again, to give you an idea about Ronald McDonald House, is I think everybody needs a mission that has an enemy, that has a worthy quest, whether it's your individual life or your school or your company, where it may be. Your mission here is to get in front of people that are not educated to educate them, because the consequences of you guys not making your mission is huge. Think about, for you guys that are parents, the first time your firstborn got sick, the first time Mia got sick. She's a little baby. The first time that fever hits 101, 102, 103, 104 degrees, that feeling as a parent of helplessness that you felt, that you would do anything to take care of your child to make them feel better. Now imagine they have to go to the hospital. They have to go to the hospital in San Antonio. So you're, what, almost 200 miles away. You've got two other kids in school. One's in UIL, one's in sports. You have one car in your family, and you're in the hospital for 30 days in San Antonio. What do? A hotel in San Antonio in the hospital district, just 5 minutes from the closest hospital, the Drury Inn, is $5,000 a month for a family to stay there. Driving back and forth every day, eating McDonald's every day, of course, $5,000. If you're there for 6 months for chemotherapy or more extensive treatment, that's $30,000 out of that family's pocket. That's what you guys are helping us do. When a family stays with us, there's no charge, ever. We never ask about money. They can stay as long as they want. They can come back as many times as they want to be there and take care of their kids. That's the enemy. That's the stuff that you guys are equipping us to help families. I looked at last year. Last year, about almost 50 families from Laredo came to San Antonio and stayed at Ronald McDonald House to get medical services. They averaged 50 nights each. Y'all, we saved them, us together, we saved them $250,000 that they would have had to spend at hotels and food and transportation back and forth, just for Laredo families. So for that, we're very, very grateful. Students, none of you guys have kids, but you are kids. You know that feeling like when you go to a doctor, and everything at a doctor's office just smells kind of clean and weird, and everything's white, and you're kind of worried and you're kind of scared, that weird feeling you have, or if you have a brother whose sister who gets sick, or if you're sick and you've been sick for 3 or 4 days, and the first time your mom makes your favorite meal because you're starting to feel better. That's what the money you guys raise for us will go to the Ronald McDonald House. When families stay there, the kids have their own room. The family has their own room. They have this kitchen where moms can come in and dads can cook cookies. So when they come in from the hospital or the kids come in from the doctor's office, they can smell chocolate chip cookies. Or they can get together and make a big meal that they can all eat at. And there's a playground. We have Game Boys. We have Nintendo. We have all this stuff. Everything we can to make it feel so if you or one of your friends is sick, they feel like they're at home and they're not worried about things. This stuff you raise for us, this money is amazing. And that's what it's going to go do. It's going to go help kids and their brothers and their sisters and their moms and their dads who are sick so they can feel like they're back at home and they can get through this really hard time just a little bit better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your generosity, your commitment, and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, we will present the donation check to Ronald McDonald House Charities with Mr. Marasco, Ms. Trejo, Mr. Pearson, and our administrators in charge. All right, so this concludes our press conference. Thank you so much for joining us today, and have a wonderful day.